Welcome to Beyond the Barns podcast with Walworth County Fairgrounds. Find out what happens behind the scenes, the challenges, and the work it takes to make 99 acres of fun for Walworth County and beyond.
On a Monday morning, this place is crazy busy, Larry Gaffey.
Gone to the dogs.
It has gone to the dogs, which I happen to like.
Yeah, Burlington Kennel Club's doing their dog show today, and it's a big thing.
It is. Yeah. I got to go outside and just kind of check things out a little bit.
Yeah.
Dogs of all breeds, sizes, shapes, they're here.
They are. And it's interesting. This is kind of an important dog show for the Midwest. In fact, a lot of the people that own the dogs in this dog show are not here. It's like
what are you talking about?
They have professional handlers that go around and show the dogs.
I see. I understand.
But they've got grooming stands set up all over the place. People, all they're doing is grooming dogs all day. And
all I want to do is go out and pet all the dogs. And that's something you just don't do.
No,
you can come and watch, but that is about it.
Yeah,
nope.
This level.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're taking over the park and part of Kittyland and machinery, and behind the grandstands, they've got a bunch of like our big fancy RVs.
I know
that they travel around with these dogs on. Yeah. Anyway, pretty cool.
Very cool. It is a great day out here at the Walworth County Fairgrounds. Like you said, the dog show, Burlington Dog Show, is going on today and tomorrow.
Yep, and tomorrow. Also, tomorrow night, coming up on Tuesday, August 2nd, is National Night Out. So our Monday and Tuesday this week is really busy. How cool of an event is that National Night Out?
Very cool.
If you don't know anything about it, I think it's a nationwide program where they try and get all of basically first responders, police, fire department, EMS, all of that, to put together an event where the public can come out and learn more about what they do and really spend some quality time with people in the area. And it's turned into quite a neat deal. I mean, they bring out the big fire trucks. The sheriff's office brings out their SWAT stuff, their vehicles and armored vehicles, of course, squad cars. All the ambulances and stuff from the different services, and then they put on demonstrations too. There might be in the past there's been canine demonstration. I would assume that they're going to do that again, and that's pretty cool to watch.
Right.
But they'll do like accident simulations. You can sit in the grandstand and they'll be on the track. They might do a rollover. They might do Jaws of Life demonstration or something like that. It's just super neat.
It is very cool to see, and a really nice event for the departments in Walworth County to connect with the citizens of Walworth County and just get to know one another. And there's also some really neat things out here for kids to participate in, and also like fingerprinting and just a lot of different things that you just kind of have to be proactive about.
It goes from 4:30 to 8:30.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, was August 2nd. And they do have food out there too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So bring the family out, kind of show them around.
Absolutely. It's a great family-friendly event. And if you have not attended, but when you first come into the fairgrounds, it's so cool to see the huge flag that's lifted up by the two fire trucks. Right. It's just amazing to see. So cool. It's really cool. Also, I heard that there is, I believe this is true, an officer from Whitewater that has volunteered to be tased.
No way.
So, Can you imagine that? No, I don't think so.
I'm not doing that.
Kudos to him. That's already taken, Larry.
Yeah. Wow.
So that is what's happening today.
Good for him.
I know. I don't know. Burlington Dog Show today and tomorrow. National Night Out is tomorrow, Tuesday, August 2nd, starting at 4:30. And it is not only is it a busy week, but also something else is going on this week that we really want to encourage people to participate in. And
open entries. And they close on August 5th at 11:59 p.m. So if you've ever thought about participating in the fair, maybe you have participated in the fair, and if you want to get to enter in, there's all kinds of different categories. You've gone to the fair and you see things like quilts and cows. I mean, from one end of the spectrum to the other. But if you'd like to showcase what your hobby or craft or whatever it might be, The deadline to enter into the fair is this Friday, August 5th at 11:59 p.m. That's a drop-dead deadline. There's no excuses for late entries.
Right.
So you come in the fair office, you can do it online. Go to walworthcountyfair.com, look under Walworth County Fair exhibitors, and you'll find an online entry there and also a copy of the premium book. You can explore different areas that maybe would interest you in entering something. I mean, there's everything from antiques to photography.
That's one area that I would have loved, that I would love to. And I know I have 4 more days to do this, but I was looking underneath in that particular category. There is pictures of, like, if you have mannequins, if you like a business setting. I mean, there's all of these different subcategories underneath the category. Yeah. So really do check it out. It is so exciting.
It's what makes the fair the fair.
It really is.
You know, I mean, and obviously livestock too. They have open class livestock entries, but you know, you walk around. Last year, one of my fair moments was walking around the home economics department with Mary Ann Pierce from Pierce's farm stand. And she's entered in the fair every year since she was a child. And so I'm not going to guess how old she is, but she has experience. Let's put it that way. But just going around with the superintendent from the home economics department and Mary Ann Pierce and just discussing all these things, and those two experts pointing out things like this is a lot of talent in this particular entry because of this, whether it was in a quilt or a canned jar of pickles or whatever it might be. And we spent about an hour, you know, just walking around together. Very, very, very educational. And the you know, people have talents in a lot of different areas, you know, and that's kind of a to see. Oh, that's
showcase your
really
talents.
Good at that,
exactly.
You know? And you can do flowers, plants. You can do woodworking. There's arts and crafts. There's all kinds of different things you can enter into. So if you'd like to participate, we encourage you to do it.
Please do. You should do that.
But you got to get it entered in by Friday at midnight.
Friday, 5 o'clock here in the office, online, absolutely, by 11:59 p.m. So get that done because that is going to, don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Get it done. And so that is also this week. That means that the fair is really close.
It's August.
I know.
We start in 30 days. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. But there's a lot of other things that are happening in between that time.
There is.
But we do want to definitely emphasize that open entries, that closes on this Friday. So get that done. But like I said, the fairgrounds, there's always something going on. And there is today. And there is also this weekend.
Yeah, we've got a couple of horse shows. We're going to talk about the big event in a little bit, but we've got 2 horse shows. We've got the Baroque Horse of Midwest Regional Championships that happens here. And these are some of the most beautiful horses you'll ever lay eyes on. They're Andalusians and I think I'm pronouncing this right, Frisian horses, that sort of thing. They're the high-stepping, long manes, long
so
tails. Pretty. The riders are, you know, in kind of in costume, and it's a very beautiful show to watch. And if you love horses, that's one to go see. At the same time, we've got an all-star open horse show going on as well. And they've got like $1,000 added jackpot for open barrels. There's $250 added for poles and plug. 100 added to their jackpot pleasure classes. They do really have nice awards. They have high points winners in each age division. Food trucks. There's other kinds of vendors, raffles. They even have an after party on Saturday after the show.
So there's 2 horse shows going on. Yep. Excuse my interruption there. There's 2 horse shows going on. How does that happen if you've never been on the Walworth County Fairgrounds, the Elkhorn Equestrian Event Center? Well, the facility is big enough to handle, you know, depending on the size. But these 2 shows, we can easily accommodate both of those shows. So it's just nice to have that sort of a facility. And, absolutely. And horse shows are very, very, very important to the Walworth County Ag Society's finances. They're a moneymaker. They help us pay for the other things that need to get done around the fairgrounds to make sure that we're ready for, you know, the fair and other people's events. So, yeah, very happy we were able to accommodate those. Yeah, and then, well, let's talk about the big thing. Let's do. Das Fest.
if you haven't heard of it by now, I'm kind of surprised, but it's a German festival that is managed and founded by the Walworth County United Way. And they do 3 days of celebrating German culture.
All things German.
Yeah, they have.
We're talking beer, people. We're talking those big, huge pretzels the size of our heads.
Yeah, and we're talking about food, like
food.
Mater's restaurant out of Milwaukee is going to be down here. Food stand. There'll be other food as well, German food. They will have a live glockenspiel. You know what a glockenspiel is?
I don't.
So it's a clock that is in Munich, Germany. It's a clock tower. And it's a big cuckoo clock, but it's like, I don't know if it's the size of Big Ben, but it's big.
Wow.
And this cuckoo clock it's a mechanical thing. And it, remember everybody used to have cuckoo clocks and the bird would come out, or maybe it'd have the little German guys that were walking in a circle that would spin around on the cuckoo clock. Well, this is a live version of the Glockenspiel in Munich. So they have these German dancers come out and they're spinning around and they put on quite a show.
Wow.
And they travel all over the country.
If I did that, I would fall over.
It's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
They have this, neat stage they set up. It looks like the Glockenspiel. And they put on a heck of a show. And I don't know how many demonstrations they're going to do a day. But that's
pretty cool. Yeah. Obviously, that's going to be a great event. And that starts Friday at 3 p.m. And runs all through this weekend.
Yep, 3 to 10 Friday, 11 to 10 on Saturday, and 11 to 6:30 on Sunday.
They have Stein holding contests.
Oh, yeah.
And those Steins are huge, and they're heavy.
Yeah, you got to hold your arm straight out with a full liter mug with beer in it to see who can hold it out there the longest without getting tired.
And, of course, the prize is after you win, you can drink that beer. So
I don't know, they probably have more prizes than that. But they have great entertainment, too.
Yes.
Just check out either their website or on Facebook. Look up Das Fest USA. It'll get you all the information. It'll list out all the different bands, all these different. And not
corgi races. Are you kidding me? So fun to watch. So cute.
Yeah, and the bands are not like just traditional old oompa oompa German bands. I mean, they're playing modern music, but in a German style. And some of the meanest accordion players you'll see. I mean, as far as talent goes, it's pretty impressive.
So we'll see you here this weekend. Of course, free admission and free parking. Yeah. So it's a win-win situation.
It is.
Come on out.
Yeah. So exciting week.
It is an exciting week. That is happening this weekend, and we would also like to mention Home Tweet Home. If you haven't purchased your raffle tickets, please stop into the Walworth County Fairgrounds office and purchase your raffle tickets. $20 for a Home Tweet Home she shed built by Tanis Construction. It is adorable. Maybe if you were downtown Elkhorn this last weekend, you saw it. Maybe you're at Rib Fest, you saw it. It will also be on display at Das Fest. So you'll be able to see it. You can come into the office during business hours, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and get those tickets for $20. But most importantly out of that, because I know you want to win it once you see it, the proceeds.
No, they just go to ag education programs here at the fairgrounds.
Right.
And this she shed, okay, I'm a guy. So, probably not my thing.
Oh, come on.
But I have to admit, it's really cute.
Right.
It looks like a birdhouse.
It does.
It's like light blue.
Home Tweet Home.
It's got this round window on the back that's with a black frame on it. Looks like a bird hole.
It does.
And then
the planter box.
The planter box looks like a little
perch.
Yeah, a little perch outside the. Yeah. And it's painted inside, the whole thing, and
electricity.
Yeah, it's got lights. Like not just clamp lights or something industrial. Like nice lighting.
Right.
Outdoor light and one inside and all of that.
Yeah, you can make it your own. It's not, it's not all, you still have, you can make it your own, but this Home Tweet Home the she shed is amazing.
Yeah, and the winner gets free delivery, though. We've got a company that will place the shed where they want it on their property. You got to live within 30 miles of here for it to be free, but we'll make
and maybe 35, that's okay, I think. As I say that. But anyway, so that's also happening. Don't forget when you come in to get your open entries, get that. You can also purchase your raffle tickets for that.
Yep.
And also we need to mention Frank's, the pickle, the perfectly pickled pucker bowl.
Yeah, it's the Frank's Piggly Wiggly, perfectly pickled pucker bowl.
Say that 5 times.
No. although I could. So it's a cool contest. We're looking for ways to kind of increase participation from kids in the fair as far as entries go. And so we approached Frank's about doing a contest with a large prize on the best jar of pickles. That's last year. This year, it's not necessarily cucumbers. You can't do cucumbers because we did it last year.
Because we did it last year.
Any vegetable.
Right.
You can find the rules online. And the best jar, that it'll be judged by certified judges. The winner, well, and it has to be a kid between 9 and 17 years old. They can have an adult mentor. Doesn't have to be a parent. It can be a guardian. It could be a grandparent. It can be an aunt, uncle, a friend of the family. We don't care. But they have to supply proof that the child worked on the project. The
So you need
rules are all right
pictures.
there, yeah.
The rules are on the website, that's for sure.
But the winner gets $5,000 in cash.
That's amazing.
It's not a scholarship. It's not anything.
It's cash.
You spend it how you want to spend it.
Wow.
You know? So we did that last year. We're doing it again this year with canned vegetables. Thanks, Frank.
Right. And you know what? Obviously, we were talking about that. Pickles are not allowed this year because it's something that we did last year, but you could do pickled beans. You can do, there's so many other different asparagus. It sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Yeah. And also, there's another chance for a kid to win $5,000.
Yeah. Yep. The birdhouse build-off presented by Tanis Construction. So a similar contest, kid 9 to 17 years old. They have a mentor help them, but it's a birdhouse competition. So the best birdhouse, there's, size limitations, budget limitations, how much you can spend on it, all of that. It really comes down to creativity. And the best birdhouse wins. Again, the kid's going to win $5,000 to spend on whatever they want to spend it on.
That's great. Yeah. That is so great.
We're going to try and keep adding competitions like that every year. But we want kids to participate in the fair. We want them to learn skills. We want them to establish good relationships with mentors and all that sort of thing. And, that birdhouse thing, it's all sponsored by Tanis Construction. So we're just grateful for company or corporate leaders like that in the community that see the value in putting programs like that together to help kids. And they put their money where their mouth is,
Right.
Not many people do that. So grateful to those two.
Absolutely.
And many other sponsors as well. But I'm just, in those particular projects, those are the standalone sponsors for those.
And we wanted to mention that too with the $5,000 prizes, which is huge. That's a huge prize and payout for some kid, 2 kids between those 2 prizes. But those entries are coming up real fast too to get those entries in. And so you want to look on the website at walworthcounty.com.
There's time to do the project.
Definitely time to do the project. But filling out the entry form, you definitely want to get that done.
Yeah.
So, and hey, the fair starts August 31st. We're talking 30 days away. So,
Yep.
Are you ready?
Nope. We're getting there though.
We are getting there.
Yeah, we'll be ready.
That's for sure.
Yeah, we always do. And, the list is long. You've seen it. You've been in those meetings, but man, we got a great staff, great board members, great volunteers. It really sort of diminishes how much work there is to say it all comes together. Because it all comes together because of all the hard work that all of these volunteers, board members, staff people, just friends of the fair, all the hard work they put in to make
supervisors,
that. And
absolutely.
it starts, we're starting on next year already for 2023. So it takes a village. I mean, it does.
It sure does.
It's a big event. It's the largest event to happen in Walworth County for the entire year. And we have some big things happening here. So
3 concerts this year, monster trucks. I mean, it is going on right here at the fairgrounds.
It's going to be a great fair.
So before we wrap up, it's really colorful around here.
Yeah, I know. It's been a little surprise for everybody. The buildings where the office is, 5 of them have been painted, and they've been painted bright colors. And the reason, and it looks, I think it looks beautiful to me. It looks really bright.
It looks alive. It looks fun. It looks inviting.
Yeah, and I understand the wanting to have everything the same and all of that too. I understand that perspective, but there is a real method behind the madness on the buildings and why they're painted the way that they are.
What?
So the Walworth County Tourism or Visitors Bureau did a rebranding, and they're advertising Walworth County tourism, and they're advertising it all over the place. And they developed a new logo. Colors. It's called it's Walco, Go Walco. And so we matched the colors on their logo to help kind of maybe take advantage of some of that marketing that they're going to be doing about advertising Walworth County tourism. And so we're jumping on board with them in support, and we're not quite done yet. We've got some letters we're going to add and that sort of thing, but there is a method, there is a reason, and it was a board decision. It wasn't just a, hey, let's just do this. I mean, it was thought out. So I think it's really cool.
I agree with you. It makes things look alive around here, and a lot of positive response.
Oh yeah,
just overwhelming. And
we've had a few people that are not. They don't like it.
Of course, hey, what? To each his own, too. Exactly. To each his own, and we can appreciate that absolutely and respect that as well. But so when you, if you haven't been here for a while and you are coming solely for the Walworth County Fair, which we can't wait to see you. I know a lot of people use their vacation time here too, and the family reunions and that type of thing. So yeah, be prepared, because it is a truly happy place, which ties in with our theme this year too, which is be happy.
That's right. Be happy or be gone.
Be happy. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you for listening to Beyond the Barns podcast with the Walworth County Fairgrounds. Until next time, have a grand champion day.